Way.
Look, look at this. Look at.
Yeah, I wasn't really having the greatest first couple of tournaments, but that's okay because this one's pretty good. I did end up getting the Lewis reload, or I guess like the animations for the Lewis gun finally. I don't know why it's taking me so long. I just never got around to actually buying them, even though I used the Lewis gun for like a long time. Even though, granted, the M60 was more my main in terms of like heavy guns for the longest time, but I still like the Lewis gun. And I've been liking it a lot more recently. Just that extra damage per bullet, I've grown to appreciate it way more. Bro, leave them alone, man. They're just trying to get on. I see you, man. Leave those boys alone. What's coming up next is a perfect example of like how rotten my brain is. Like I see this Cloak. I notice I just punched the plant. I'm just punching corners at this point, dude, because man, my brain is just rotten so bad with this Cloak stuff, man. Not even gonna be the only time I do it in this video, by the way.
They've been knocked down to their foundation.
Enemy down there. The tough shells and progress continues. It's not looking good for the powerhouses. They'll need to step up.
I don't even think I even used any of the new reload animation or the new animations for the Louis gun that I bought in this match. I don't think I equipped any of them. Ah, man, I just can't kill these guys. Ooh. Oh yeah, unfortunately teammate can't really get in there. We lose this cash bar, but we were in first place anyways, which is something it took me a minute to realize. But we're just been chilling this match.
The tough shells have returned to the
Sir,
arena.
please don't put that in. Please. Why did you do that? No.
The mighty swooped up a cash box.
Down there.
This is it. 30 seconds left.
The clock is ticking.
Mighty take first place and head to the next stage.
Round 2 is... Well, Scotty, sometimes actions speak louder than words.
Okay, let's go. Good pass. Using gas
What a turnover. A cash box is switched overs and now belongs to the shock and awe. Planting a mine.
We've hit our first team wipe and it's a showstopper.
The steamrollers got caught out there. That's not the pit stop they were looking
This fight was so close. Like, it was just me and this light, and I wanted to just bait him into pyro mines. I guess I haven't really talked about my build. So I'm just going heavy Louis gun. I did switch out the C4 with the pyro. This is where I've messed up. I jumped at it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pyro the door, and he's gonna come in and he's gonna die. But the pyro mine landed on top of the damn door, and so he couldn't trigger it. That would have been so perfect. But anyways, I'm running Louis. I did notice in the lobby that there was a lot of lights in this lobby, so I took off the C4 and I actually put on the pyro mine instead. And boy, it paid off really well for this lobby. One, because there were just like a lot of lights in general. Well, but that's kind of it. There was just like a lot of lights. And lights have gotten so used to really just W keying, especially with the cloak, that, or just kind of, well, yeah, with the cloak, but just W keying in general, that I keep getting hit after hit after hit. Just putting them on doors. Like, I just put them on doors. I put them on, like little, yeah, these little entrances right here. Mostly for like, if, really not for them to like really trip. Oh, I blew myself up. But if I need to like backtrack, and I know I placed a mine in this other room over here with this, you know, on this door, I will sometimes like backtrack or kind of kite an enemy into potentially hitting that pyro mine, and that's kind of what I do with the pyro. So like a lot of times I will just put them on boxes, but if I'm being a bit more tactical, I would build them on windows, especially Burnout here with all these little windows and doors. I put them on a little window here that, you know, that's like that window right there on that ramp. I would have maybe put one there. Get fucked, purple. They stole it from us first. Another thing that I would really like to do, I don't see a whole lot of people doing it. You can do this with the pyro nade as well, but if you put a pyro mine under the cache, like if it's on like a floor above, you can put a mine under it on one floor below it, and then just blow it up by shooting it, and the fire will come through the floor and burn whoever's like on top. I do that a lot. That's like a see, look, I put a mine right there on that windowsill, and it actually pays off. And I put one here on this doorway, which I don't think that one specifically gets it. No, well, that light is there. These two guys get blown up by that light, which is huge. And I think another light, yeah, it's that light on the staircase. I just missed my RPG though, or else I would have gotten them. But yeah, pyro mine, you can do the same thing. When I used to rock pyro mine a lot back on my old healing build from like seasons ago. Back when the AKM still had, what, 38, 37 bullets, 39 bullets. I don't remember how many bullets it had at its max. I used to run pyro. Oh, when I used to run Cerberus too on my healing build too. I used to run Cerberus. Actually, I didn't really used to run pyro mine that much. Or pyro nade, excuse me. But on my healing build, just with the AKM, I did used to. Another strat that I would do with the pyro mine is if I'm running goo gun, I would put a little goo blob. Oh fuck. I would put a little goo glob like at a door where they would have to like, or like a little like hallway where people would have to like kind of vault over it. But I would put a mine on one side of it, so when they vaulted over while they're in that slow kind of vault, they would trigger the power mine and just get hit, you know, just get caught on fire, and it would just do a little bit more damage. That's a little trap that I like to do a lot. There goes their pyro mine. Oh, there goes another one too! Holy shit. Damn, he's good. Yeah, pyro mine really did carry carry a lot in this tournament, especially with these lights. Like, look at this. Like, come the fuck on, dude.
The live wires will need to try during crunch time with only 30 seconds left.
I missed every single one of those shots. I'm sure I played with this Aeon guy before too. His name seems really familiar. I'm sure I played with him quite a few times at this point.
Planting them on.
We're making to the final round. Pretty easy.
Well, folks, the shock and awe are the team.
We all did very well this match. Unfortunately, the light did not decide to stay behind my shield for some reason, but it's okay, we got him. That's what teammates are for. That's why we're about to dip. I have really thought about whether, because I've been rocking the C4 and RPG for a decent while on this class, or on this loadout with the Louis gun, and it's done me pretty well for the most part. But I definitely have to be wary of the lobby maker, because if it is like a lot of lights, and I feel like, especially since they didn't nerf the cloak, because I feel like a lot of people were expecting the cloak to be nerfed in this last patch, but it wasn't. Oh, but the AKM got buffed. That was really cool. But I think because specifically the cloak did not get touched at all, I think we're gonna actually start seeing so many more. I generally do think so. It's just like a specialization that I'm sure has dominated high elo, because there's so many people complaining in high elo about it. You know, either running cloak heavy, or heavy, or not, light heavy, light. But it's also been dominating just like the lower lobbies. Like Cloak was always just kind of like a low elo crutch, question mark, just because people just don't know how to deal with the Cloak, because they just don't immediately see them, and so they struggle with it. Very similar to the something else. Oh, like the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher is like also something that's like decently easy to use, and it startles anybody that's like pretty low elo. Oh, very nice RPG. I knew they were gonna come in DMAT, so I stayed on the floor below, and I sent them plummeting down, which helped the teammate get that steal. But yeah, especially if they're gonna be running more cloaks, I'm gonna have to start just. I have been running, I think, motion sensor more on medium. On my if I'm running healing medium, I'll do heal beam. I'm still rocking the crossbow and jump pad, and I think I'm gonna start just running motion sensor and defib, because I feel like the goo is good for like stalling, or you know, protecting my teammates, of course. But like I feel like at this point, I will get just much more use out of like just when I'm starting to fight, just throwing the motion sensor down, like just throwing it down, and then just kind of continuing the fight. Or if I'm chasing a light into a room, I'll just like, one thing that I've been doing is I've just been throwing the motion sensor into the room. And seeing if it pings, because it activates immediately. So I think that's what I'm gonna be doing for medium, if I do run medium. But slowly climbing back up. I end up in gold 1 again after this match. I do end up doing a ton of stalling on this last cash out though. They really tried pushing this steal, but thankfully I just didn't allow them. Good, that's GG's. Slowly getting back up. I lose a round or two. But we're getting back out there. I'll get back up in Plateau or whatever the hell I was. I think I was in Plateau before I decided to lose like 5,000 RS. Because I was sick with Poison Oak. And I was just mindlessly grinding rank, performing shitty. Sorry for all those teammates that had to deal with that. Yeah, it is a great match. These guys are pretty good. GG's.